Welcome everyone to Belinda's Country Living. I'm Belinda here. In today's video, I am making a chicken Manhattan. Now, a lot of you probably have heard of beef Manhattan. Well, today I'm doing chicken, and I'm using ingredients that I already have. And I am using canned chicken for this recipe. So what you're going to need is 2 cans of white chicken. And this is already cut up. You're going to need 2 cans, and this is 12.5 ounces. You're going to need 1 can of chicken broth, and that is 14 ounces. I am using a little bit of garlic. I'm using some chicken seasoning. It's stuff that I've already had. And I'm using a pack of chicken gravy. I usually do not use this, but because I was gifted this through the food pantry, I am going to put it to good use. And with this recipe, you're going to need mashed potatoes. Now, I've already made and mashed up the potatoes. Now, you could go and buy that Bob Evans already made mashed potatoes. They can be pretty good if you add butter and add other things to it. But I've already made my mashed potatoes. So, I've put the can of chicken broth. I'm going to bend you down. I've got the can of chicken broth in my skillet, and it is on high. Now I'm going to put the chicken. Now these are in pretty good chunks, so you might want to take your fork and just mash this up a bit. Now this chicken Manhattan is also known as open face. It's put together on bread. Some call it a sandwich, but I always, when I'm doing beef Manhattans, I'll have green beans with it, and we just make a complete meal out of this. So just kind of separate these chicken cubes. And we're going to put 2 cans, and I did drain the juice out of these cans. Let's get rid of that. Smash this up some more, and you want this to get good and hot. I'm going to make sure this chicken is hot and bubbly. So in this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add about a teaspoon of garlic. That's how I do it in my kitchen. I'm using the same fork. Just put that in there. And I'm going to sprinkle some chicken seasoning. Kind of give it a little kick. Now, while this is cooking, when this is done, when it comes to a boil, I will bring y'all back. Okay, it has come to a complete boil. The chicken is good and hot. Now, what we're going to do to this is we are going to add 1 pack of the chicken gravy. Now, it does say to add 1 back to 1 cup of water. So we'll see if I'm going to need another packet. And like I said, I usually don't use this type of gravy. I like to make my own. So we're just going to put this whole packet in there. And we'll see if this is going to thicken up enough. This is a quick meal. You can have your dinner on the table in about 30 minutes. And for all you young people out there, or the elderly that live alone, that only cook for themselves, this is something very simple to make. And it's even great for leftovers. And this is just about thickening like I want it. Just keep stirring. I did not add any salt to this because I'm sure the chicken in the can has salt added. Now I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. We like pepper. When this is done, I will taste it to see if it needs any salt. Add you some green beans, some peas, some sort of vegetable as a side dish. And you know, this is ready. I'm going to turn this down. And I'm going to taste this. Wow, that is really good. Now, I'll tell you how I serve this up. I do this on an open face. Like I said, some people will call this a chicken, open face chicken, but I'm making a dinner out of this. I'm going to set this aside. Hopefully you can see this. I've got 2 slices of bread. And cut this at diagonal. I'm going to use a cutting board for this. And what we're going to do you take and you put your mashed potatoes right in the center of your bread. I use a slotted spoon, drain some of that gravy, and put your chicken right on top of the bread. My setup isn't that great. Just like that. Now take and put your other 2 pieces of bread. Just like that. And now you're going to put the gravy and everything over that top of that bread. And don't forget them potatoes. Oh yeah. And that's what it is. I'm going to move you over here. Move you over here to the counter. Like I said, you have dinner. You have dinner in about 30 minutes if you want to use instant potatoes. But these are fresh mashed potatoes. So let's give it a try. I've only made chicken Manhattans maybe 3 times in my life. But this is what I had. So I thought I'd share that with you. It's really good. You do not need any salt whatsoever. And that chicken seasoning just gave it a little bit of a kick. It's really good, y'all. So if you have canned chicken and some chicken gravy in a packet, it really doesn't get any better than this unless you make your homemade gravy. But this is semi-homemade. It's very good. And I hope y'all, if you're watching to this point, please give me a thumbs up, because I definitely give this a thumbs up myself. It's really good. Very simple. And I apologize. But my sinuses are just awful. I really do apologize for this. But I live with sinus problems year-round, so nothing getting out of that. Don't forget, give me that thumbs up. That's what helps my channel to grow. And I want to thank each and every one that has gave me a super thanks. That is much appreciated. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you like the video, subscribe and you'll be notified of my next video. I'm going to do my best to try and upload videos twice a week. It takes a lot of time preparing for these videos. Time you upload and everything, and I am new at this, so I don't edit any of my videos. I don't even know how to edit, so it's all new to me. Have to get these kids to show me. But again, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed evening.